Hello there and welcome to Wordpandit. In this video, we are going to discuss the word banality. So banality refers to something that has become boring and, really played out and cliched over a period of time. When somebody starts using the same phrase again and again, or the same fashion again and again, okay, when something is repeated so many times that it has lost its effect, it has become dull and uninteresting, okay, something that has become ordinary, very, very common, okay, and not original anymore. When somebody uses the same catchphrase again and again, after a period of time it becomes a bit difficult to smile at, right? Because you have had enough of it, right? So that is what banality is. Now we will take a look at some of the synonyms. We have an amazing word cluster here for you. We have a good set of 6 words here. So just remember that whenever you hear the word common or boring or cliched or dull, there are 6, and over here we have the 7th one. So 7 words, maybe a few more that we will discuss when we go through it. So remember my favorite technique, that associate that number with the simplest word meaning, and remember that whenever you see that word, you have those many 7, 8, 9, 10 other words which are of a higher difficulty level, and that will show that you have a good grasp on your vocabulary. So let's begin here. The first one is platitude. Now, platitude is a very simple word for a cliched statement, especially if it has some kind of a moral undertone to it, okay. The next word is adage. An adage is nothing but a proverb, like honesty is the best policy, okay. We have heard it so many times that we have had enough of it, right? So something which is said around a lot, a saying, a quote, or an axiom. An axiom is a wonderful word for an adage, okay. A phrase which has been used several times, okay. So that's what an adage is. Now the next word is commonplace. It is quite self-explanatory. When something is used everywhere, that you can find it everywhere, then you can say that this particular phenomenon has become commonplace or run-of-the-mill. We here at Wordpandit, we hate run-of-the-mill. So run-of-the-mill is something that has been done repetitively, right? Now another good word will be trite. When something has become trite, it has lost its freshness, it has become unoriginal. You need to keep up and pump out original content, right? So when something is trite, it has become unoriginal because of the repetition, okay. When something is absolutely predictable, this is also a very good synonym for banality, predictability, okay. When you know the outcome, there is no element of surprise left. You can also say that mediocre is a very good it's a very good synonym, okay. So totally depending on the context, you can use these words: mediocre, average, forgettable, okay, something which does not leave an impression, something that is really mundane, okay, something that is really prosaic. So remember these words. I'm coming up with a lot of words here for banality. Now let's move to the next synonym here, buzzword. Now when something is a buzzword, it's a catchy phrase, but it has been used during a certain era, a certain time period. It could be for a week, it could be for a month, it could be for a season, okay. But when something has been mentioned a lot of times and repeated a lot of times endlessly, and it has been such a cliche that now it does not even make sense to say that anymore, okay, because it has lost its surprise element, okay. The next word is mainstream. Now when something is in the mainstream, usually it's a set of ideas, or it's an activity that everybody's doing. It's a preference that almost everybody has. So when a lot of people have a certain similar or a common preference or activity, that particular phenomenon can be said to be in the mainstream, okay. So it is usually extremely conventional, or it has become way too normal. There is again no element of surprise left. It is predictable. Some people might even say that some of the Bollywood movie themes, they are so mainstream. So mainstream is not necessarily a good word. It can also say that it's the same old thing again and again. Okay, mundane, we have already used this word. Mundane is also something that is really dull. Okay, it has been done so many times that no one is interested in doing it anymore. Okay, there is no element of interest being created when something is mundane. So we have discussed a lot of words in this video, and I hope all of these explanations help you improve your vocabulary. And that's all that we have for you now. Happy learning.